Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Matt.
I'm Scott.
I'm Barry.
I'm Josh.
And we are Parmalee, and you're watching CountryMusicRocks.net.
Okay. We're sitting down with country newcomers Parmalee. Tell us a little bit about yourselves and give us some insight into your band.
Well, we are actually a family band. Yeah. Scott's my brother, Barry's my first cousin, and Josh is an inherited brother now since he's been with us for quite a bit. We formed in a town called Greenville, North Carolina, in college, and we got the name from a small town near Greenville, so it was called Parmalee, North Carolina, where we rehearsed and spent a lot of hours just hashing out songs and becoming a band. So, a little short story there for you.
Okay. Fans have been embracing your debut country single, Must Have Been a Good Time. Must Have Had a Good Time, sorry. Give us some background on that song and what made you choose it as your debut single.
Well, it's all based on true events. We lived together for so many years, it was inevitable. We had parties, we always had people over, and all the lines in the song kind of describe just about every night we had. So we decided to write a song about what really goes down, and then waking up the next day and seeing the aftermath and kind of putting the puzzle together. What
Figuring
happened.
it all out.
Yeah, and we just decided to be a first single just because it was different, and it it just kind of tells people a little bit about us. It's a fun song too.
Okay. Your video for Must Have Had a Good Time has been going strong on CMT Pure. What was one of your favorite moments in making the video?
There was a lot.
The
Josh?
whole day. Yeah, the whole thing was just, it was so out of control. It's hard to pick one special moment because the whole thing
furry
was so
animals.
fun.
Yeah, I like the frog and the rabbit kissing. That was
kind of
pretty
funny.
funny.
And the miniature horse.
Yeah, they tried to put the pig in the kitchen.
Oh yeah.
Used a wheelbarrow. Didn't work good. But they finally got it in anyway. But
They had to coax him in with some food, trying to get him in there, but he was
it was a
tough
big
pig.
circus.
It was fun.
Well, it definitely worked for you guys. Now you're gearing up to release your second single, Carolina. Tell us a little bit about that song.
Well, that song, we actually wrote that song a few years ago. It's the song that got us out to Nashville because we had a songwriter in Nashville who was going to release it. And we just went out there on the coattails being songwriters. It's all about, the song is actually about a girl who, made me feel like at home. When I was with her, I always felt like I was at home. So we decided to call the song Carolina.
Okay. Now, the new single, Carolina, shows fans a different side of yourselves musically. Was that the idea when choosing your follow-up single?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, we came out with the party song first, and then we want to let everybody know that that's not the only thing we can do.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We're great at
Can't
it.
just
But
party.
Gotcha. All right. Now, you're working on your debut country album. Tell us a little bit about the album and what can fans expect?
Oh man, it's gonna be fun. We got a lot of songs, bridging the gap between Carolina and Must Have Had a Good Time. There's a lot of fun tempo songs. Got a couple more party songs, some pretty singing songs. It's produced by Jason Aldean's band, New Voice. So it's gonna be rocking for sure. But it's gonna be good. We're starting to record it in a couple weeks. We're going to the studio.
All right. What is one of the biggest differences that you've noticed putting this album together than albums in the past?
We've written a whole lot more for this one.
Yeah.
We wrote a lot of songs over the last year and just kind of going through all those songs and picking the best of the best songs. And as before, we just kind of wrote it and threw it on a disc, But we really did a lot of writing for this one.
Okay. Now, music is consistently evolving. What do you think sets country music apart?
I think it's real, and I think it, through being in writing sessions in Nashville and meeting these artists and people, you realize that everybody's kind of a big mixing pot of different people. It's got a wide variety of styles of country music. So that's what I really love about it. I think it's a true representation of the music of America.
Okay. Now, it takes a lot of hard work and efforts to get you where you are today. Who are some of your influences and ones that you've looked up to that have had an impact on your career?
Our dad was our biggest influence. I say that to this day because he taught us how to play, taught me how to sing, and he also taught us how to work hard. And I think, seeing that growing up as a kid was just, you understood that, and so you always wanted to drive, and you want to make him proud too. So that was probably our biggest influence.
Okay. If you could write and record a song with any artist or group, who would you each choose and why?
Tough one.
I'd like to write and record a song with Greg Allman and the Allman Brothers Band, because that was one of my favorites growing up, and it got so much material from him in my head, just melodies and that kind of stuff. I think that'd be one of my favorites to do.
I think Colt Ford would be fun to write one with, just because that'd be different. And I used to listen to Snoop Dogg back in the day.
I'm gonna have to go with Matt on the Allman Brothers. I'd love to write and record with a band like that. Just growing up listening to that style of music, I think it'd be fun to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe Dave Grohl with Foo Fighters too.
Oh, you bring country.
What has been one of your favorite moments in your career so far that you wish you could relive just to enjoy all over again?
I think when we signed the record deal, that was fun. They told us the deal was ready, and we were in North Carolina, which is 11 and a half hours from Nashville. We were living in North Carolina at the time. And they told us, like, it was a Monday afternoon. They said, okay, well, the deal's ready. Whenever y'all can get up here and sign the papers. And then I was like, okay, we'll be there tomorrow. So we hopped in the car and drove.
They're like, wait a minute, it's not really ready.
But that was fun. It was a fun day.
Okay. In our interviews, we always like to do 5 quick questions where I ask you the next 5 and you answer using the first thing that you think of.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Okay, you can't go a day without.
Dr. Pepper.
Food.
My cell phone.
Oh, man.
Bush Light.
Okay. If you could only have one album loaded on your iPod, what would it be?
Dixie Chicks.
Which one?
The biggest one they had. I can't remember the name of it.
Allman Brothers Live at Fillmore East.
Yes, that's mine too. That sucks with the same, but
Okay.
Man.
just one, Josh.
Just
know
one.
yours,
Pearl
man.
Jam 10.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
Famous person you would love to get a tweet or a Facebook shout out from?
Taylor Swift.
Carrie Underwood.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
I don't know. Caught me off guard there. I don't know who
You don't have a Twitter, does he?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't.
Okay. All right. Well,
No, I do have a
fine.
Twitter, but I don't know.
Okay. When you think of one thing on your bucket list that you hope to fulfill soon.
Number 1 single.
Oh,
Number
yeah.
1 single.
Yep.
I want to fly through the air with my bass guitar on, strapped up, and fly over the crowd and play.
Like Bon Jovi.
Yes.
Oh,
All right. And when you think of country music, the first thing that comes to mind?
Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
My dad.
That's cool. I think of America.
yeah. Oh, no, I got it.
See, they're
Y'all took
brothers.
them all.
They're brothers. They can just have
You
the
get
same
it.
have
It's
the
like,
same
he's like,
answer.
yeah,
I like,
same
yeah,
answer.
same answer here.
All right. Well, thank you guys for taking the time to chat with us, and we wish you the best of luck with your new single and your upcoming debut country album.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
She feels like Caroline.